Hello, students. Welcome to today's video, writing lesson. My name is Lorraine. In the previous video, we have learned paragraph structure. In today's lesson, we will learn some useful language for descriptive paragraphs. First, let's have a look at the lesson objectives for today. At the end of the video, you will be able to comprehend useful language for descriptive paragraphs and brainstorm ideas for descriptive paragraphs. In this video, you will learn some new words to describe people, objects, and places, and then you will practice brainstorming ideas for a descriptive essay. When we describe a person, two questions are often asked. What is he or she like? And what does he or she look like? In other words, we want to mention the personality and appearance of a person. Now, I will teach you some words related to them. Let's learn some words about personality, humorous or funny. Hot-tempered, which means getting angry easily. Confident, shy. Outgoing, it means friendly and loving meeting people. Opposite of that is reserved. Generous, it means being willing to give money, help, and kindness to others. Opposite of that is selfish. To describe a face, we can use oval, square, round. We have fair, tan, dark skin. For hair, we can say short hair, shoulder-length hair, long hair. For body shape, we can use tall, short, chubby, slim, well-built. If a person looks good, you can say, she's pretty or he's handsome. When you want to describe a person, you can use the given vocabulary and answer the following questions. Let's see how I use the questions to describe my teacher. Who is this person? Her name is Kate, and she is my favorite teacher. What does the person do? She teaches at Green Secondary School. What does she look like? She is pretty with fair skin and long hair. What is she like? She is humorous and outgoing. How does that person make other people feel? All students in my class admire her and like to study with her. Why? Because she is very talented and good at teaching. She motivates me a lot. Do you still remember the words to describe a person? Let's review with a small quiz. Very good. Let's move on to describing objects. There are 10 aspects that you can consider when describing something. Let's learn some words related to each of them. Let's get started with the first aspect, appearance. Colorful, beautiful, impressive. Attractive. How about shape? We have square, circle, oval, rectangle. Size, wide, narrow, large, small. Material, metallic, wooden, plastic, glass. Color, coral, aqua, black, orange. To describe sound, we have loud, quiet, soft, cheerful. Taste, sour, salty, sweet, bitter. Texture, soft, rough. As you can see, the surface of the wall is not even or smooth. It's rough, sticky, and the last word is crunchy. Smell, fresh. Stinky, smoky, fishy. Feelings, cozy. Comfortable, cold, hot. How about questions to describe an object? These may be useful for you. What is the object? What does it look, smell, taste like? What is its function or purpose? How does it make you feel? Why? All right, it's time for you to review your vocab. You did a very good job. In the following section, we will learn to describe places. Let's get started with some adjectives about places. Beautiful, attractive, and romantic are words that can be used to describe this palace. Opposite of them, we have bland and boring. Look at this picture. The city is polluted and dirty, isn't it? Opposite words are clean and fresh. This city is very busy and crowded with a lot of people. Opposite words are quiet and peaceful. A dry place is a place where the conditions are not wet. The opposite of that is humid. The antonym of modern is ancient, like this picture. Try to remember them because they will help you a lot. Okay, let's move on. Next up, let's learn some prepositions to describe the location of a place. Between, under, below, in front of, on, behind, next to the left of, to the right of, in the middle of, and above. That's it for the vocabulary. Please do this practice to review this section. You have learned many words to describe a place. Try answering the following questions and apply words that you have learned when you want to describe a place. The questions include, where is the place? How big is it? How warm or cold is the place? What things can you see in this place? What colors do you see? How does the place make you feel? Why? Let's review all the questions that can guide you to describe a person, an object, or a place better before we do a small practice. To help you understand how a paragraph can be made by answering the guided questions, let's analyze this paragraph. This is a paragraph about a girl called Maria. Let's read the paragraph and practice the quiz. Good job! Let's review the questions and see why we have those answers. Number 1, yes, her name is Maria. 2, she is a teacher. So that's correct. 3, that's a yes too. The writer mentions her hair, her eyes, and many things else about her appearance. Number 4, she is funny and loves to talk with people. So that's the yes. The writer doesn't mention her best friend, so we don't tick the box of number 5. Finally, everyone loves her. That is the answer to question 6. You have done a great job so far. Now we will continue with the last section, brainstorming ideas. It sounds familiar to you, right? So, what is brainstorming? In fact, brainstorming is quickly writing down all the thoughts that come into your head. When you brainstorm, you do not think about whether an idea is good or bad or whether your writing is correct. You simply write to put your ideas on paper. You can brainstorm your ideas in the form of a mind map like this. Or you can brainstorm your ideas in the form of a table like this. So here's an example. Describe a tree in a public park near your house. When you describe a tree, you can think of descriptive language, such as sensory words, and why it is important. Remember that? You don't have to use all the sensory words. Like in this example, we don't describe how a tree tastes. Many trees are unsafe to taste. That's it for our today's lesson. Now, the last activity for you. You will practice brainstorming to describe a person. Let's see why we have that answer. Here is the missing information. So, we have formed a mind map to describe Maria. You can apply that to describe any person you like. You can change it into the form of a table, like this. To practice more at home, let's brainstorm ideas. Please take a minute to review again what we have learned today. So, this is the end of the lesson today. Thank you for your participation and attention. Goodbye, and see you in the next lesson.